Okay, back with more Eleanor, everybody. Now we are going to tail Elsa, and unfortunately I cannot identify her car. Just guided myself by the radar. It could be the blue car. It's either that or the red one. No, it's actually none of them. Isn't it the yellow cab? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the yellow cab, okay. Well, I completed the first step to identify the car.
These people!
Wasn't it Roy the one talking there? Saying these people? I'm supposed to be alone, right? That's very strange.
We're in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Okay, that was pretty fast and easy compared to the tailing in the previous case, especially the one by foot. God damn, that was tedious. So that's Elsa's apartment. Seems like it. So what exactly is Cole trying to do here? All of this is just part of a cutscene. Yep. It's what you are thinking, guys. And Roy knows all about it. This is not looking good. Not at all. So this is where we are going to find Mickey Cohen.
Looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
Oh, wait, she'll be with you in a moment, sir. I just don't know how to dance the bebop.
Of course, there is trouble with the police.
LAPD. We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Eaga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps. Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime?
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Finkelstein drug operation.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
I'm sure you do. But I have no proof. Besides, this is an unrelated case to the other one, so I'm going for doubts.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit. I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
Hey, idiot. That's why I'm asking questions, to get answers. It's up to you to give it or not. 111 Club shooting incidents.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Clearly, for a guy like this, you cannot say truth to any of the questions you ask him. You cannot say lie because you have no proof at all. And he's hesitating, he's looking at the sides, the floor. So, of course, by discarding options, once again, the answer is, or should be, doubts.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Well, they are clearly involved.
Fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working,
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
There are a lot of cutscenes in this one. In the case, I mean, in general. Many of them are not totally related to the 111 Club shooting, which is making the game quite interesting.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes.
Yeah, precisely what we found.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
Let's see.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Are we supposed to find familiar names? Well, here it is, McGoldrick.
I put him down with my sap.
Jack Kelso.
I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Corny Sheldon.
Job 20 years. I never fired my gun. I want to make homicide. You know you made
Actually, I should point these ones out.
Hey,
Enough to arm 3 companies.
Thompsons are guns, I assume.
there and find the goddamn evidence.
Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club.
Cigarettes.
This is the crate we recovered.
And more morphine.
500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon. But Goldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
Goldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Yeah, we figured that.
KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap. Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to...
Try not to lose the exit this time, but I forgot I'm on the second floor. And I lost the exit again. All news. Here it is. Wait a minute. Where's the car? Wrong exit, sorry. Yeah, it's this one.
You're behind the wheel.
All right, where to?
Super tense music. I haven't even left the place.
1384 North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson. Shots fired. Any units to handle identify. Code 3.
How well did you know the owner?
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life, getting mixed up in the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowd.
I was about to say the same.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
Was that Roy's voice? Sounded like someone else's. Well, this thing is still going. It's up there. No, that's not a good idea. Here we go.
Repeating, all units. Officers still need help on fire. Approach with extreme caution.
LAPD, drop the gun now.
I think I can get him from here if he shows up. Yeah, I don't think I can go anywhere else, sorry. Damn it! I was pretty close though. Actually, that's the place. But of course, I was in the clear. So there you go, pay. Or face the consequences for being an idiot, reckless piece of shit who doesn't play video games properly.
All units, officer down at 1384 North Bronson. Ambulance is en route. Repeating, all units, officers still need help on Bronson. Approach with extreme caution.
That's exactly what I didn't have. Extreme caution. Oh, there he is.
Drop the gun now.
That's his head. Motherfucker! Yeah, it's only one guy. That was easy, actually. I was just taking too many shots. I realized too late that he was right there. But I win. Magic school bus! Gonna make that joke every time. Sure. So that's our sniper. What do you have? Doesn't seem to be dead. I mean, the face. Actually, I just should check out the pockets. Nothing on that one. But there is something in this one. Mocambo table 3. Cohen.
Restaurant table.
Yeah, for numbers with 5 digits. Good old 40s. So this is one of the guns that got stolen from the ship. Let's see.
It's one of the BARs.
Yeah, see? Okay, that's all what I needed to get.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Aldrich wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
It's my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And the cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
Inform on Coolidge heist.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
Yeah, interviewed you about what? That's clearly a doubt thing.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Motive for shooting.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Actually, you do know, I think.
The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen. Why would Cohen want you dead?
Man, I don't know anything about Mickey Cohen or any of those gangsters.
There it is, Sniper's Pocketbook. It appeared the name.
Your name was in the sniper's notebook. Level with me, Felix.
Cohen thinks because we were on the boat, we have the morphine. Courtney's meeting those guys to sort it out.
Courtney Sheldon?
Yeah. You remember Sheldon, don't you, Cole?
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in L.A.?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
We're gonna go and find Kelso now, my big ass friend. But we're not going to do this just now, but we will wait until next time to reunite with the best buddy. See you later.